to lose a whole lot more if we don't act decisively and quickly. A lot of people, as I said, a lot of children are going to bed hungry. A lot of families are food insecure. They're in trouble. That's my job.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Now in this video, I'll be going over the latest stimulus check news, as well as all the news surrounding your unemployment benefits, SSI and SSDI payments. So be sure to stay until the end of the video. Now the big question is, where's the third stimulus check and how much will it be?
As I've said before, you've heard me say it to labor groups and others as well, that American people are hurting. There's a lot of people are in real trouble. A lot of people going to bed at night staring at the ceiling wondering whether they're going to be in that apartment the next day, they're going to be evicted, or they're going to keep their mortgage payment up, they're going to have any health insurance. We got millions of people unemployed. As Secretary Yellen has pointed out, we have a scarring effect that may be going on that could get worse. We have kids not in school. There's a whole range of issues, but I think they're all soluble. I think they're all within our capacity. As you know, I've met for a long time with my Republican colleagues. I've been exchanging correspondence with them and telephone calls as well.
If we get my channel to 50,000 subscribers by the end of the week, I'll be giving away several Amazon gift cards of $50. That's right folks, I won't be just choosing one winner. Several of you guys will receive a free $50 Amazon gift card, but only if you get my channel to 50,000 subscribers by the end of the week. So, if you want to enter the giveaway, all that you have to do is subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, give this video a like, and leave me a comment down below telling me whether or not you support a third round of stimulus. And also guys, don't forget to subscribe to my friend Bailey David. She also makes great stimulus check updates. And best of all, she is also doing an Amazon gift card giveaway. So guys, be sure to check out my friend Bailey David's YouTube channel.
If there's any way we can follow up beyond where we are, and meeting with the members of the House and the Senate as well. And I think we're in a position to think big and move big, and to move in a direction that can be not only get the economy back on its feet, but we have to get people well before we get people on their feet. And we've focused a lot of the attention on making sure that we deal with the coronavirus, get it under control. As you know, you've been through all the detail with me on what we're doing on the coronavirus and the funding mechanisms that exist within this package, as well as we have to deal at the same time with employment. We have to deal at the same time with business and growth of the economy. We can't let one wait. You can't get everybody well and then move on the economy. We have to move quickly on both, and I'm anxious to hear what these business leaders have to say about how they think I'm approaching this issue, we're approaching this issue, and to see if we can find some common ground. I know I've found some common ground with some of my Republican friends, a lot of Democrats as well, so I'm optimistic. So thank you all for coming in.
Well, Democrats have unveiled the final details of the third relief package Monday night. The latest relief package is expected to pass Congress in the coming weeks through a budget reconciliation process. Previous rounds of stimulus checks were limited to child dependents, which meant roughly 13.5 million adult dependents missed out on the payments.
You're not. But look at past the current crisis and look ahead where we might be 15 years from now. Do you envision the Fed going back to a smaller balance sheet, having a more modest role in financial markets as it did in the past? Or do you think we're in a new world where this expanded balance sheet is a permanent fixture of the financial system?
I do want to begin by agreeing with your first point, which is the economy is far away from maximum employment and stable prices, and the balance sheet will be the size that it needs to be to provide support to the economy. And as you know, we're currently buying assets, and it's a key part of what we're doing in providing overall accommodation to the economy. That is our focus. We're not thinking about shrinking the balance sheet, just to be clear. I just want to make sure that that's out there. But to get to your real question, in the long run, our balance sheet will be no larger than it needs to be to meet the demand for our liabilities and allow us to implement monetary policy effectively and efficiently. So it really is, in the long run, it's demand for our liabilities, which are the two biggest of which are currency and reserves. So when we buy assets, we're really thinking about buying assets. But when when the pool of assets declines over many years, as it did after the global financial crisis, it really is the public's demand for our liabilities. So we will return to a place gradually with tons of transparency and not beginning anytime soon.
According to details released by the House Ways and Means Committee, the new relief package is set to pay out up to $1,400 to individual Americans making less than $75,000 and couples earning less than $150,000 in AGI, which is adjusted gross income. Now the payments will start to phase out for those with higher AGI as it did with the previous stimulus payment cycles. Individuals making more than $100 grand, $200,000 for those married filing jointly will not be eligible. The details released on Monday confirmed that Democrats are not planning to limit the number of Americans eligible for stimulus payments in the third relief package. Meanwhile, Republicans outlined a plan to send up to $1,000 checks to individuals earning up to $40,000 per year. Progressive lawmakers, including Bernie Sanders and Ocasio-Cortez, have been vocal in their opposition to limiting eligibility for the latest round of stimulus. Now, if you're part of the SSI SSDI programs or SSDI programs, you should have automatically received the first 2 stimulus checks according to the IRS. And these eligibility rules will likely stay the same for a third stimulus check of up to $1,400. While the details are still being finalized, it seems likely that people who receive SSI and SSDI will once again automatically qualify to receive a third stimulus check of $1,400.
That they can participate in an inclusive economy.
Fix the short term first, and then we can worry about the medium to longer term. Let's talk about inflation risks too, because Bill Dudley, former head of the New York Fed, put out a piece today. 4 reasons why he's really concerned about inflation risks. One of them was that people are now expecting inflation beyond that. Corporates have money, people have money thanks to the stimulus, and we tend to recover quicker than things like financial crises when we have, and not that we've ever been through this, but this kind of crisis. Mary, your view, inflation?
For the first 2 rounds, those individuals were eligible so long as they had a social security number and were not claimed as a dependent on someone else's tax return. And as long as their household income did not exceed the threshold set as $75 grand as a single person and $150,000 as a married couple. Now, according to IRS, people who receive Social Security Retirement, SSDI, Railroad Retirement Benefits, and Supplemental Security Income were automatically eligible for both payments. With the first check, it's possible you might have had a payment garnished for child support or to pay a specific kind of creditor, but the rules change with a second check. Thanks for watching, folks. I really appreciate everyone's amazing support. You guys are awesome.